Okay, y'all. This one's called Trooper Investigated After 140 mile per hour Fatal Chase.
2023, officers in Arkansas pursued an individual wanted on several felony warrants across multiple states. What they didn't know is that the day would end in tragedy. Their suspect, Mario Donnell Page.
Man, I low-key, if I was born back then, I would have did this shit. There was no cameras. Like running away from the police.
Was wanted by a drug task force originating out of Memphis, Tennessee.
We had been trying to catch Mario for several months. He's fled from us several months. I had a snitch call me, or a CI, however you choose to put that.
You hear what he said? He said, I had a snitch call me. What the? Listen.
Several months. He's fled from us several months. I had a snitch call me, or a CI, however you choose to put that. Call me and tell me Sunday that she had him trying to come and pick up money from her.
He should buy a stolen car. Bro. That girl said, hey, I got $3,000. Can you get me a decent car? You know, it was a setup.
Right. All of the charges on Mr. Page are he will come to try to sell you his car. He just hits you in the head, takes your money, and flees.
While local officers and bail bondsmen waited for Mario to arrive on scene, they called for the...
Hitting you on your head and taking your money and fleeing is wicked, bro. I'll be damned. Every time I went to go buy a car, I don't take the money with me, bro. I leave it in the bank, and if I want it, I'll come back and buy it. Like, what the fuck?
Arkansas State Police to assist, as Mario was considered a flight risk. 2 officers were en route.
He pulled up on us. We tried to get him out of the car. He rolled down the window. The minute he saw me, and I took my hood off, you know, I have a hoodie on. I took my hood down and had my credentials hanging on my chest. He sped off and went past your trooper and a detective. Okay. Mario Page almost hit the trooper when he shot out because he never let off the gas. Spun around, went code 3, and took off after him.
Okay.
Cold in this house, bro. It's cold out here. It's like 50 degrees outside.
Go ahead. And we're trying to catch up to him. He's running speed on Mount City, running south 14 interstate. I'm not sure. I'm with a DPF guy. Just beat him. Still south on Mount City. Headed northwest of
Bro, doesn't it like however many counties that you go through, do you get charged in each county? How does that work? Do you guys know how that works? Like, say, like you start in one county and you go on high-speed pursuits to each county. Do you guys know how that works?
It's a white Chevy.
Bro, whoever makes these videos and edits these, they be putting in the work. Big Joe, you still in here, my dog?
More City. I'm trying to catch up with him.
They're running the cops. Who outrunning? He's a fugitive.
What the fuck are you doing?
He was stealing people's money.
On the interstate.
Shit, bro. Goddamn truck, bro. Fucking guy ruining the chase, dude. Damn idiot.
I had to stop for a truck. I didn't think it was going to stop. He's got further ahead of me. He's about to get on eastbound on the interstate on 281.
What kind of car is he in? Bro, that's kind of scary. Imagine showing up to buy a car from someone and they just steal your money. This cop don't have no handles. He's getting out of there though, for sure.
He's passing on the shoulder, 282 eastbound. Still about a quarter mile ahead of me.
Whoa. Oh, they're like in Memphis or something like that. Is that him? He caught up. Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh. Dude. Oh, damn. Bro. Holy fuck. Bro. Dude, look at his damn car. Oh my god. It didn't have to end like that. What the fuck? For reals, how did he get the POV? The POV? Bro. So he got investigated for that. Should I run that back one more time? We got to replay that again. One more time. One more time. In slow-mo or regular? Slow-mo. Slow-mo. Hold on. Bro, oh my lord. There's a camera up there, bro. From the cameras up on the lights up there, probably. Oh, fuck. Bro, they're not supposed to hit their cars like that. Yeah. See, look, there's a truck weigh station down there. You see it? Nah, you see down here to the bottom left? You guys see that? There's a truck weigh station right there. You see it? Bro. Oh my god. The cosmic brownies. Those are fire. Those are the little Debbies. Oh my god. Alright, let's put it back in normal speed. Yeah, that boy's in trouble.
We don't tell them to take the house. We're not getting a response right now. Not responsive.
10-4, West Memphis.
He's saying, show me your hands.
According to police reports, trailing officers pulled over and quickly ordered Mario at gunpoint to leave the vehicle. After they continually received no response, officers approached. The secondary officer details this scene in a post-incident interview.
Came up on the driver's side of the car because it was resting on its roof. Was able to bust the driver's side rear window. Of course, it had side curtain airbag, at which time I took a knife to cut the airbag so that we could see into the vehicle, at which time I found a black male, lower half of his body.
Oh, a normal guy that got the video. He probably went to like that station right there and knew they had the cameras and was like, can I get the footage, you know? Because you could pay, bro, an amount of dollars, you know, from like through the city, bro, to get the footage, you know? Took all the cosmic brownies. Bro, oh my lord.
With his upper torso in the back, his arms were across his chest.
That was intense.
Kind of gasping for air. Eyes were not open. It was just like
yeah, they probably posted it.
In my 30 years, I call it a death rattle. Okay. It's that last gasp breath. This time EMS arrived. He actually went in the vehicle, and I believe he was the one that checked to see if he had a pulse and all that, and he advised he did not have a pulse.
You don't have a pulse.
Bro, is that even legal to do as a police officer? Like, I don't think you're supposed to hit their cars like that at that rate of the speed because it puts everyone else on the freeway in danger. They're supposed to chase them and get them at a good speed. What is that shit called? A pit maneuver. To hit them with the pit maneuver.
Mario was pronounced dead at the scene shortly after by emergency medical services.
Bro.
Outside of the vehicle rolling numerous times, it is likely that he was not wearing his seatbelt based on his placement, lowering his chances of survival even more. An investigation was opened to determine if any wrongdoing resulted in Mario's passing. According to news sources, this investigation placed Trooper Garrett James Bird on paid administrative leave until the investigation was resolved.
Damn, bro. He's getting paid still. Yeah, they're allowed the pit maneuver, right? But that was a bad spot to do a pit maneuver.
Press release by the department,
bro.
they attributed the cause of the crash to Mario hitting the brakes at 140 miles per hour prior to Trooper Bird's pit or TVI maneuver attempt. Using dashcam and Google Earth references, we found their speed estimation to be fairly accurate. We calculated that the officer's average speed 5 seconds prior to the collision was 136 miles per hour. Typically, pit or TVI maneuvers at these speeds are limited to deadly force situations at many agencies across the United States. One example policy from the state of Minnesota discourages pit maneuvers at over 40 miles per hour, and in certain situations, at over 25 miles per hour. However, the Arkansas State Police are a rare agency that allows pit maneuvers for most pursuits, as their policy doesn't list any speed recommendations for them, nor does it correlate speed as a prerequisite for use of deadly force in these maneuvers. In the pursuit report submitted by Trooper Bird, it lists there were no methods of forcible stops utilized, and that the primary reason the pursuit ended was due to Mario.
That's a nice cop car, bro. That's a nice cop car.
Hitting the guardrail. Trooper Bird shared what he recalled during an investigative interview.
All right, it's Friday, December 22nd, 2023, and I'm at the Crittenden County Sheriff's Office Dispatch Center with Trooper James Bird and his attorney, Russell Wood.
I went back in over towards the left lane, which he was still in, to attempt to perform a tactical vehicle intervention, or TVI, and I don't know if he anticipated what was coming and was just trying to get me off of him, or he was intentionally trying to wreck me. But the suspect slammed on the brakes, and it's like when he did, the vehicle veered right, and I was still kind of right there beside him. It collected me, and it caused the collision. We both veered right, made sure that we had fire and EMS en route to assist the suspect. They informed me that they weren't getting any response out of him. There was plenty of help there, waiting on fire and EMS, and I went to check on the truck driver, make sure he was okay.
The day after the incident, various news organizations obtained this highway camera footage pertaining to the crash and criticized the police department's telling of the events, indicating that the crash was caused by a TVI attempt and not by Mario hitting the brakes. However, in the dash cam footage we obtained, it does appear that Mario brakes just before the collision. According to news sources, if this crash is ruled as a result of a TVI, Mario's death would be the 4th Arkansas TVI fatality of that year. As the public debates the safety and effectiveness surrounding TVIs, Arkansas State Police Director Colonel Mike Hagar shared his reasons on their use. We're not going to just hope that they're not going to hit someone, that they're not going to kill your family, that they're not going to kill my family. We've seen that happen. Unfortunately, this is not theory. We know what's going to happen the longer we let that go on. So the reason we believe it is the best tactic is because it's the most immediate tactic to bring that pursuit to a conclusion. We don't want anyone to be killed, but at the end of the day, we are always going to maintain that clear priority of life, which is the innocent public, then the law enforcement, then the suspects. 2 weeks after the incident, the investigative report indicates officials received a letter from the state prosecuting attorney, Sonia Haygood of the 2nd Judicial District. The letter stated no charges would be pursued against Trooper Bird and gave authority to close the use of force review as justified, specifically spelling out that Mario caused the crash and that Trooper Bird did not complete a TVI.
Now the pit maneuver is short for precision and mobility.
I don't really watch the ends of them, but yeah, that accident, bro. I don't know. I ain't never seen nothing like that. That was intense.